Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. Are we doing this or are we doing this? Are we doing NXT right now or are we doing NXT right now? Is this the penultimate live stream of the month, or is this the penultimate live stream of the month? Yes, it is. Trying to get this thing. Who the hell is that? Where's Renee Young? Who the hell are you? Who the hell is this jabron? Who's this jabrona? Where's Renee Young? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Who the hell was that? Who was that weird brunette? And I say weird because it's like, I'm not used to you. Damn it. All right, party people. Let's do a little, let's do a little bit of, let's do a little advertising here for our show, for the shenanigans we're doing here. I am a member of a whole bunch of pro wrestling groups, and I'm going to advertise in all of them. Right now, let's see here. That's an interesting finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I'm not ignoring you, party people. I'm just trying to get What's going on, Patrick? We are watching NXT Takeover Toronto, or at least we will be once the pay-per-view starts in about 17 and a half minutes. Don't give out on me right now, camera or phone. Don't you dare do that. Predictions for the night. Predictions. Who's going over? Who's going under? What's happening here tonight? I need predictions from the people, from the party people who are watching this right now. As I also try to advertise the shenanigans that we're engaging in here tonight. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I love me some Asuka. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't think Mickey's going to take the belt off of her, but I feel like it's going to be a good match. I feel like it's going to be a really good match. Because it's Mickie goddamn James. Like, how could it not be? And the network skipped. And the network skipped. Yeah, I feel like Nakamura will stay the champ too. It'll be interesting to see the tag team matches. There's some good tag team matches that they have. I'm a little bit surprised at what the finals of the Dusty Classic ends up being, but I think it'll still be good. Let's see here. I'm not ignoring you, party people. What's going on, Loza? I am trying to advertise the live stream, which you guys should do too. Go ahead and share the links and everything. Let people know that what's going on here. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm hosting an NXT Takeover Toronto live stream. Come check it out. Authors of Pain are, you can't see or hear me at the moment. What? Why not? Is it up? We have volume on this thing? There should be volume. Volume should be all the way up on it. You should be able to hear me. Authors of Pain, like I said, are an interesting choice. I will not be showing the matches because that is a quick and powerful way of getting this live stream ripped off of the internet and canceled in a heartbeat. This live stream is going to be going to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/surreal469. Thank you for the thumbs up, Loza. And it's up there live right now, and it's going to be saved up there when it's all over. And when it's all over, WWE is going to come looking for my head. But what I will be doing, at different points of the night, as well as giving my commentary and talking shit and telling stories and all this other stuff, is I will be doing play-by-play on some of the matches for those of you who aren't watching and or can't watch. Now, if you can watch, terrific. It's all great. You can see the same stuff I'm watching in real time. Yeah, that's good enough. Do it on Periscope and it doesn't kick you off. I don't know that Periscope links to YouTube, or even if it does, the end result of it, again, because I'm saving this to YouTube so that people can also watch it on YouTube. That's one of my primary video outlets, as well as VidMe. As soon as it goes up there and you can see or hear anything from the pay-per-view, it'll get immediately ripped down. There's no way around it. There was one, I forget what it was. I think it was, it might have been Backlash. Where I accidentally had the volume turned a little bit up, and I wasn't talking through the commercial for 2K17 that plays a copywritten song, and that portion of the stream got, because the stream got interrupted, and that portion of the stream got copywritten. So what is going on? Loza, why can't turn it up? Turn up the volume. Loza, turn up the volume. How can you not see or hear me? Is anybody else having this problem? Is anybody else right now unable to see or hear what's going on? There are other people here. I guess they're commenting back and forth. They seem to be able to hear me just fine. I don't know what's up with Loza. Hold on. Let's see if I can chat here. Turn up your device. I think you now link to YouTube. Yeah, you now. Well, the thing about you now and YouTube is, you now still hasn't decided whether they want to make me a partner or not. One of my streams was able to go through to YouTube, and I asked you now why the other streams weren't, and they said, then you gotta be a partner to have you get it. Like, seriously, I gotta be a partner to link. Like, you asked for my YouTube information, but I have to be a partner in order for it to go through to YouTube. What kind of crap? What kind of bullshit is that? And so I went through the application process of becoming a partner, sending an email, yada yada yada, explaining the channel and all that other stuff, and right now, I'm just waiting back from word on them. As of right now, though, I'm doing it through the YouTube gaming app. So that's allowing me to go through and that's linking it straight to YouTube. So I'm going through the YouTube gaming app through you now, which reconnects back. I'm jerry-rigging the whole thing right now. It's on full. Loza! Why can't you hear me, Loza? Mine is up on full too. I don't understand. Why can't you hear me right now, Loza? Loza! Or Laza. I'm pretty... One of those two. Let's see here. There's an over thread. Let's see. Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill you. And see, I did see this NXT moment here where Joe went ahead and attacked Nakamura. I feel like live it didn't play as well as they wanted it to, but it played well enough for the video package, guys. Live, I feel like they didn't nail it as much as they probably wanted to nail it. If it may have, to me, it felt a little tame. To me, it felt it wasn't authentic enough for what I was thinking about. But the video package for it is fairly freaking good. Let's see here. Still trying to advertise this shit on here. Gonna kill you. Copy. Post. I thought I saw somebody's comment in the corner of my eye. When it comes back up, I'll see it again. Cedric Alexander in a match tonight, but Nakamura's return was flipping nuts. I hope that the Joe Nakamura. I have high expectations for Joe and Shinsuke. I have high expectations for that, especially after their last one. Their last one was really good. I feel like the ending was a little off. But I feel like, what's going on, Vinny? I feel like the ending was slightly off of their last match. I feel like it almost felt like something happened, like Joe was like almost like legit injured or something like near the end, and they kind of had to quick fix the ending. So hopefully the ending will be good. Hopefully it'll still be freaking brutal. If there's blood, hopefully they just let them freaking fight. Just let them tear each other's goddamn heads off. Oh, I'll be amazed. I'll be happy. I'll be a happy man if that happens. Let's see here. What's going on, Vinny? What's your predictions for tonight? Here with the tag team matches, with the women's title match, with the men's title match, this is stacked top to bottom already. And NXT always brings it. There's never I swear to God, the takeovers I've seen, they just fucking bring it, and they usually bring it better than WWE does. While everybody's talking about, moving up on the roster, moving up to the main roster, freaking sometimes it feels like the main roster is a step down. And when Nakamura gets to the main roster, he should go up against AJ Styles. He will. He will. That'll happen. That'll be a thing. Let's not pretend for one red moment that that's not going to happen. It will. I'm streaming the real show. Word. Reported, have a nice day. Reported for what? What are you reporting me for? You can't hear or see anything. So what's the report for? WWE Vinny? I don't quite understand. That's actually the whole point of us doing this back and forth, so that I can't be reported. What this is a live stream, a real-time review / reaction to the pay-per-view that everybody's watching, that everybody's going to be watching. NXT is dope. Report away, there's nothing to report. So, whatever. Like, report it because I'm not showing the actual screen. I can't show the actual screen. That's not a thing that can happen. It's not a thing that's legal. Like, I can't actually do that for you. Sorry. I mean, I could do that for you, but then my shit will be ripped down. Like, this can't... Like, there's people... I don't understand. People don't seem to understand how this works. They should understand how this works. People don't quite understand why is he... What is with all that pink? Good God. That is an ostentatious outfit, to say the least. Lord. Yeah, I think Vinny's a troll too. That doesn't make any sense. He clearly didn't see anything. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see here. Still promoting. Like I told you before, I am in quite a few freaking Facebook pages trying to advertise this shit. What? What happened? Am I still on? What the hell's happening right now?
You need a website. Why not do it yourself? With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
So something's freaking happening right now. Alright, so I'm still on. Nxt Takeover Toronto. Okay, go live. All right, and it looks like we're back, or we're getting back. All right, yeah, it looks like we're back. All right, that was weird. That was really freaking weird. Maybe Vinny actually did report me, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Because also, why? How is that a good thing to do? Just report? Well, fuck it, take them off. Like what? How about you ask a question? How about somebody from you now, which has happened, comes into the stream and sees what's actually going on, and they can see that there's nothing against terms or conditions that's happening in here. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, we are. Oh, we're about to go. It's about to go. It's about to happen. Let me make sure I'm on live. It's about to happen. Here we go. NXT Takeover is happening. It's a go, people. Still see the stupid circle thing here right now, though. It's a little disheartening. Getting a little sick of seeing that, but... Let's see. Still trying to advertise this thing. All right, here we go. It's still a stupid spinny thing. I don't know why I still got the stupid spinny thing, but I still got the stupid spinny thing. Let's see, Solid Monsters, go Survivor Series, let's go NXT Takeover, let's go Asuka versus Mickie. Alright, let's just find Asuka's. Yeah, there you go, mama. Mm-hmm. One of my biggest crushes. Alright, so here we go. Once again, it's on. Motherfucking NXT Takeover, bitches. NXT Takeover, bitches. We are running this thing. Ooh, big kick. All right, it's about time. This is what we came to see. I wonder what they're gonna start with. They're probably gonna start with the Dusty match. They're probably gonna start with it. They got a lot of titles too. They got the women's title. They got the men's title. They got the tag title. They're probably gonna go with one of. They might go with one of the titles first. All right, here we go. Predictions. I want predictions of what you think is going to start the show. Are we going to start the show with one of the... It's either going to be the tag match or the Dusty match. Well, it's going to be one of the tag matches. It's going to start the show. One of the tag matches is going to start the show, in my opinion. I don't feel like they're going to... They're not going to have the women's or the men's start. They're going to have one of the tag matches start. And I feel like they're probably going to start with the tag title match. It's probably going to be the tag title match. Yeah, I still see the stupid spinny thing too. I'm still here. Don't worry. Oh, wait, I'm in hashtag. That's not right. Yeah, in that broadcast, this should be... Come on. In the broadcast. Okay. Oh, shit! NXT Takeover Tour. Submit. You now reloading, apparently. Currently unavailable. What the hell? Oh, shit. Alright, we're back. Fucking weird ass shenanigans happening again with these fucking live streams, I swear to God. It's fucking irritating. But actually it seems to be alright. I'm looking here and I have it up on another screen where it appears I'm a few seconds behind myself. So what's happening here on screen is a few seconds behind what's happening here on this screen, the bigger screen here. But yes, it's still streaming. We're still live here in Nxt Takeover. Alright, we're good. Alright, looks like we're good now. Enough with the fucking shenanigans, damn it. Let's get to some NXT action. Let's get to some WWE wrestling, damn it. Hopefully the background, the music in the background was low enough so that it doesn't get dinged for anything. Might not have been, though. I hope it is. I hope it was. There it is. Alright, so I don't seem to see any chatter going on right here, which is a little disheartening, but hopefully that picks up pretty soon. We are absolutely live. I didn't think they were going to start with the Bobby Roode match, honestly. That is a hell of a jacket, though. The fucking cone shit is fucking weird to me. The cone shit is weird to me. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of pink in here because Toronto and the Hart family and all that. It's pink and black, don't you know? I have a feeling faces might be rocking the pink and black tonight or some semblance of it. By the way, Bobby Roode, a Canadian, goddammit, he's from what the hell was his team? Team Canada. It's Team Canada. What's going on, Loza? We're back. Here, you now is right now not tripping. This could be a really good match. I honestly, I don't watch a whole lot of NXT. So I haven't seen much of this this perfect kid. We're going to see how good he is. I like this. The slow build, the slow turn, I like it. 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 For those of you watching at home, they still haven't locked up yet. They're staring each other down right now. It's really Bobby Roode who seems to be. Went for the. Bobby Roode tried to show himself that he's glorious, and now got cut off by Dillinger. Right hands exchanged by both men. Now they're exchanging them all around the ring. Both men jockeying for position here. Headlock whipped off the ropes. Here we go. Universal spot. Sure, why not? Nope, not a universal spot. It's broken up with a back elbow. And up and over the top rope goes Bobby Roode. All the way to the outside. And this all-Canada match is getting a little harder. Getting a little rough around the edges as Bobby Roode got thrown into the ring just to be clotheslined back out. Dillinger now in the pink tights with the 10 on the back and the goofy haircut. Bobby Roode looking like a professional wrestler. Looking like a professional, wrestler. Getting chopped around the outside area in front of all these Canucks. Hey, there's JR! JR's out there! JR's in the front row of NXT TakeOver. How about that? God damn it, JR's there. By God. Big right hand by Bobby Roode breaks up the momentum that Dillinger has. He rolls into the ring and break the count as well. And right now, again, both of these men, their personal differences are boiling up to the surface right now. We're not going to have a winner with right hands, but you might get out a little bit of aggression by busting open your opponent's eye. Irish whip into the barricade and comes right back into a back body drop to Bobby Roode. And Dillinger now. The pace of this is not slow or methodical. It's intense. The pace of this is deliberate. They want to punch each other hard. They want those punches to land right above the eye, right at the nose. Everything they're doing right now is deliberate and intense. Bobby Roode now begging off in the ring. I don't know that he's going to get much sympathy from the guy he left stranded in the middle of the ring. Roode now getting his hand stomped out. That's a nice little spot. Stomping both the hands. And then he does this. And then that. That's a good little spot. Oh. Wild chop missing on Dillinger, but nailing on Roode. Now Dillinger's got Roode out in the corner. The referee's going to have to break that. But again, you see these deliberate, slow, hard shots to Bobby Roode's head. Those hard shots probably trying to bust him open, if nothing else, trying to make him pay. Every shot is probably every second he was left alone in that ring while Bobby Roode decided to take a powder. Knife edge chop now. And again, neither one of these men right now seem to be looking for a win. We have yet to see a cover. We've yet to see anything of that nature. Bobby Roode ducks his head a little bit too early, and another clothesline after the top. Nope, flags Dillinger over the top. And now Roode is getting a much-needed respite from the attack of Tye Dillinger here. Dillinger absolutely needs that, Roode absolutely needs that break from Dillinger, who is taking his sweet time just doling out punishment to his former tag team partner. Roode now comes back around the backside just to attack Dillinger again. Just to let him know that he's still in this match. He's still here, just checking in with you. Bobby Roode, I imagine, rolled back into the ring to break the count. We couldn't see it on camera. And again, the action back on the outside. The action has stayed pretty much 50-50 on the outside and on the inside the entire time this show has taken place. And Bobby Roode comes back in to gloat a little bit. I don't expect a count out here on Dillinger, because both of these men are far too deliberate in their pacing of what they want to do to the other. Bobby Roode now hanging Dillinger from the apron. Hard, deliberate, measured elbow to the throat of Dillinger. And again, that's going to be the tone of this match, is measuring. And, just slamming Dillinger's neck and chest across that apron. And that's the hard part of the apron. That's where the LED lights are. And now Roode is going to open up. Roode is going to attack the chest of Dillinger, try to make him breathe a little bit harder. The crowd getting all over Bobby Roode here. His hometown crowd getting all over him here. Actually, wait, is Roode from Toronto? I know Roode's from Canada. And it says here Dillinger's from Ontario. Roode's from Ontario. Yeah, they're both from Ontario. Knife edge chops, and again, the tone of this match is deliberate and measured. Another deliberate and measured knife edge chop. And if you've never felt a knife edge chop across your bare chest, consider yourself lucky. You would think, it's just a knife edge chop, just kind of bruises a little bit. No, it cuts. There's a reason it's called a knife edge chop. It feels like it cuts, and the harder somebody does it to you, the harder it is to breathe. It's a measured attack at the pec muscles, and underneath the pec muscles, you're aiming your shot. You are aiming that shot into the lungs. That's the whole point. Another measured elbow, this time to the back of Dillinger's head from the second rope by Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode is starting to feel just a little bit, I don't want to say it, but you know the word. Slow and deliberate is the pace of this matchup, but not boring. Deliberate. There's a difference. Everything they're doing is deliberate. Everything they're doing makes sense. Roode now front face lock is going to roll that into a neck breaker, but Dillinger's going to fight out of it. Backslide by Dillinger. 1, 2, and I think that was the first pin of the match. Big knife edge chop. And another one. Dillinger trying to fight off the attack to the back of the neck, only to get Irish whipped into the corner, and there's a falling neckbreaker by Roode. That's what he wanted to get in earlier, and he finally gets it in. There's a cover, hook of the outside leg, and a 2 count by Bobby Roode. At this point, what they should do, they need to start ratcheting up the match a little bit more. I need to see a few more moves. So that was good. The neck breaker, now a couple of stops. Bobby Roode needs to start, do this. Yeah, a big elbow or knee. There it is. Right. Then he needs to start thinking about his next actual big move, another suplex or a slam or something, to help keep the intensity of this heat up, the pacing of this heat up. He needs to start turning it up, because what happens in this match is that it's going to be in danger of feeling slow. It's going to be in danger of being too slow and too deliberate. Bobby Roode pulling Dillinger up by that stupid ponytail in the back of his head. And Dillinger now trying to get his hands up in between he and Bobby Roode there in the corner, but it's not going to work as that right hand, again measured and deliberate, rains down on the top of Dillinger's head, and there's another one. There's one more. Every time he rains one of those punches down, the crowd is chanting 10. And it's confusing Bobby Roode, which is giving Dillinger enough time for the inverted atomic drop out of the corner. Bobby Roode's spine is going to be a little bit out of alignment as a result of that, and Dillinger is going to get himself a break. He's going to get himself into it because of the crowd in Toronto. Here comes Dillinger again, firing back. Irish whip north to south, reversed by Bobby Roode. Ducks underneath the right hand, does Dillinger into that forearm shot, and there's another back forearm by Dillinger, and now Dillinger is firing on all cylinders. Big $1 million knee lift. Short clothesline, shades of Jake the Snake Roberts, and that was just a stomp to the face. Dillinger has definitely got the crowd on his side. Bobby Roode may not even have the people in his choir on his side. Every stomp is getting a 10 chant from the people in Toronto. By the way, part of the story in Toronto is going to be the crowd. Let's not pretend that they aren't. And now Bobby Roode is going to take a powder. Dillinger's going to chase him. Another knife-edge chop, and he's going to bring him right back into the ring. Spine buster by Bobby Roode. As Tye Dillinger was going to try to follow up on the momentum that he had. Cover. Only got a 2 count out of that. This match is starting to ramp up right now. Dillinger came running in from the corner. Nice spine buster by Bobby Roode to not only break the momentum, not only get the momentum back on his side, but to give him a bit of a break. I wonder if Scott D'Amore is in there, in that crowd, or not. I wonder if he's watching this. I know Eric Young is. He's at the show. I wonder if Petey Williams is watching this. I wonder if the whole gang. I wonder if the rest of Team Canada is just kind of watching along. Oh, looking for the super top suplex. The Avalanche superplex from the top rope by Bobby Roode on Tye Dillinger. Just enough energy for him to get up, roll over, hook of the outside leg. That'll do it. No, a hard kick out by Tye Dillinger, and Bobby Roode can't believe it. Neither can I. That was a superplex from the top rope, for crying out loud. That should have done it. Roode now again. You see there the replay of that superplex, and Roode is absolutely apoplectic right now. He is confused. He is discombobulated. He is disjointed. Oh, never mind. There's a smile on his face. I think he has a plan right now. Oh, Roode is going to hit Tye Dillinger's move. Oh, went for a super kick to Dillinger. It got reversed. Roll up by Roode. His feet are on the ropes, referee! The referee sees it, and he calls it. There's a roll up. No feet on the ropes. 2 and a goal. Kick out. That one could have done. Oh, that super kick did it. Right in the perfectly manicured beard of Bobby Roode. Hook of the outside leg, but a kick out. At 2. Both men are down now. This is gut check time. This is when both these guys have to figure out what it's going to take to put the other one away. They're going to have to figure out what they have left in their own tank. And Bobby Roode is checking for teeth. He needs to check for whatever's going to take to get him back up on his feet right now, as Tye Dillinger is already on his way. Woohoo, now featured in Nxt Takeover. Thank you. You now. Both men up to their knees. Tye Dillinger up to his feet. Both men up to their feet now. Barely. Wobbling. Back. Ah, damn it. The network skipped. Anyway, so they're backing into each other now. A big right hand by Roode to Dillinger. And now they're going to trade punches. The boo yeah punches. I'm sorry. The glorious 10 punches. Glorious! 10! 10! Glorious! 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 Oh, big forearm shots now. Tye Dillinger's digging deep. Tye Dillinger's found his fighting spirit. Oh, up goes Roode. Ooh, Roode is going to elbow his way out of it. Implant DDT. No! Back body drop by Dillinger. Reversed into a sunset flip. Reversed again. Sharpshooter. We're going to get our first sharpshooter of the night. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But Dillinger's got to be able to bend Roode's back. Roode has got his forearms up to alleviate a lot of that pressure, and he's twisting back to try to get out of it. See, Roode is getting pretty smart here. He's on his forearms to keep the pressure off his back, to keep the pressure off his legs. And there, he got to the ropes. Roode, without scouting it, very smart to get to his forearms to try to alleviate the pressure, because as soon as there's an inside cradle. It's reversed by Dillinger. 2 and a no kick out. And the network skipped again. Dillinger goes into the corner, catches his shoulder into the turnbuckle for his trouble. And his neck again. Oh, there it is. A ring post right to that again. Injured shoulder and neck. Dillinger's going to be in a bad way here. Implant DDT coming. Yes, it is. And that will probably do it. That's a finish that made sense, folks. If you paid attention to the match, Dillinger's shoulder and neck was a focal point of Bobby Roode from the very beginning. The elbows, the measured shots to the neck were a nice focal point of Bobby Roode the entire match. Or very measured by Bobby Roode there. That was a good psychology. That was a good story they told. The story of the neck. Tye Dillinger overcoming that somewhere near the middle of the match, but he still kept going back to it. You still saw him selling that. Turns out Solid Wrestling won it for the heel this time. He tried the cheating, but the cheating didn't work. There was a good super kick right to that, again, well-manicured beard of Bobby Roode, but it still didn't get the job done. And the forearms of Bobby Roode again. Again, good measured wrestling, because had Bobby Roode not gotten his forearms up in time to measure him up for that, he probably would have gone out to the sharpshooter, because all the pressure then, with nothing to hold him up, all the pressure then would have gone to his back, all the pressure then would have gone to his legs. Beautiful DDT right in the middle of the ring, too. And just a solid win there, because, again, the neck was a big focal point for Bobby Roode throughout that match, and a big, a bit of an albatross for Tye Dillinger in this one. Good match. Good way to start the show. Good match. Now they got to go with one of the tag matches, right? They have to. They got to go with one of the tag matches. They're not going to go with one of the championship matches, are they? They got to go with one of the tags. And Dillinger getting a standing ovation for his efforts here today. In his home province, is that what they call it? Home province of Toronto. He just got out wrestled by Bobby Roode, who's just had more time in the business, and just, Roode's a professional. Roode knows what he's doing in there. All right, the next match has got to be one of the tag matches. have a feeling that because this match went this way, they're going to have the tag championship match next so that DIY can fuck around and win themselves a tag belt that everybody wants them to win. That just seems like the next logical step to me. I mean, it is the next logical step. It's not that it seems like the next logical step. It is the next freaking logical step for them to go. Let's see here as we get going. Oh my. Oh, it can't be. They can't have Asuka and Mickie James next. Why would you not have that match either semi-main or at the very least in the middle of the show like they do a lot of main events? Okay, here we go. It's actually going to be the Authors of Pain match. That's interesting. So it would almost seem like they're building this match from the bottom up. So the main event matches are going to be in the main event. That's interesting. TM61. Now, I'm going to have to do some research here. Because I saw them when they debuted. And I'm trying to remember. I'm like, what the hell? I never even looked it up. I'm like, why did they... with all their name... Which in addition to TNAK... So it was... TNAK has also been said to stand for... Torture, murder, destroy, kill. TM61. Why TM61? TM61, where TM is derived from their respective last names, while 61 is Australia's dial code. All right. I suppose. That's interesting. The Authors of Pain, two men who've never met a buffet they didn't like. Yes, I know I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Get on me for my weight, damn it. Although you probably should. I mean, anyway, we're still here waiting on. I mean, by the way, let's not pretend like the Authors of Pain aren't halfway decent successors for the Dusty Rhodes Cup here. Dusty Rhodes back in the day with Murdoch, they were just some bruising ass motherfuckers. They just beat people up. That's all they did was just beat people up. Wasn't no goofing around. They just beat people up. There you go. Welcome back, Patrick Holmes. Yeah, fucking Rhodes, they just beat... Wait a minute. Well, Ellering doesn't need to be in a cage, though. That's stupid. It's not like Ellering is, like, hella involved in... in the matches. Him, like, from what I've seen of Authors of Pain, they are like Ellering, like, just kind of stay like Ellering doesn't do the kind of managing that I used to do with like Kyle, where I was instructing and I was telling and I was hitting people with shit, and the kind of that kind of stuff. Like Ellering in a cage is dumb. Putting Ellering in a cage doesn't make no goddamn sense. See, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe won last year. By the way, I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm surprised, but I guess pleasantly surprised to see Paul Ellering back at managing on a grand scale like he is. He's still as intense as ever. He's still this just intense, odd motherfucker. That is just, he's nobody's face. Ain't no, when Paul Ellering was managing LOD in WWF and they were a face team, that didn't make any sense to me at all. Because Ellering is just this, he's almost got this David Koresh like quality. Charlie Manson. He's Charlie Manson. He's a bald Charlie Manson. Why Charlie Manson as a face manager of LOD made no sense. He's a sociopath. Paul Ellering, the character, is a goddamn sociopath. So for you to think he's a legendary sociopath. Yes, you're right. Against Baron Corbin and Rhino, that's an interesting team. But yeah, the Ellering character is a charismatic, legendary sociopath. Actually, he's not even all that charismatic. He's just freaking sociopath. So, which he's still able to pull off today with the bald head and the super cut, super pronounced facial features and everything, and he doesn't even really need to talk. He doesn't even really. He just kind of looks at you, and it's like, shit. Oh god, this guy's off. this guy ain't right. But again, I really feel like them putting Paul Ellering in the cage doesn't really do much, doesn't really accomplish nothing. I mean, it just doesn't really accomplish much. Right. Thank you. Ellering didn't even have to come to Canada and it would be the same result. That's right. That's right. So putting him in a cage is just I don't know why. It's just something they decided to do. Maybe it was the anniversary of another manager going in a cage or something. I don't know. Look at those eyes. Like he looks like, if you saw him on the street, he could snap at any minute. I wouldn't want to get him his fucking latte. He looks like he could snap at any minute. And Ellering goes in voluntarily. I saw a Clash of Champions where Paul Heyman was forced in, and he had to basically be tossed in. He had to be thrown in by a bunch of referees and officials. I think they did the same thing with Paul Bearer. Watch next year, there'll be a manager of a team in the finals again. Paul Ellering is an animal. Paul Ellering is an animal. Meanwhile, the match is underway. Big back elbow there. So Miller's in blue. Blind tag there. I'm trying to figure out which member of Authors of Pain is what. A big flying tope through the ropes. there by Miller. Oh, wait a minute. Why are they climbing that scaffold? Why are they climbing that scaffold? Why are they climbing that scaffold? Get off of there. Get the freak off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Off the near top of that scaffold. Oh, God. That could have gone so wrong so fast. That could have gone so wrong so fast. Shane Thorne just basically... Shane Thorne just almost killed himself. Oh, sweet evil Jesus. Oh! Huge move off the top of that scaffolding, off the top of that support scaffold. Oh! Oh, he landed on his head. He was supposed to land on his back, but he landed on his head. Good God. So Thorne now tossed in the middle of the ring with one of the authors. I keep wanting to say powers of pain. It's authors of pain. So, looks like Akam's on the outside, and this is Rezar. Rezar's in there with Thorne now, just raking his face off. Raking his face off? Come on, referee. I'm pretty sure that was past 5. In any event, Thorne, for all his hard work of getting up to that scaffold and coming off, is getting knees in the stomach and is about to get a decapitation device. Oh! That was almost a sidewinder, but instead of the leg drop off the ropes, Akam came off with just a stomp from the second rope. Right on his chest. And again, let's not act like people can't hear Paul Ellering up there. Look at the outside leg. And I guess William Regal was hoping that the Powers of Pain wouldn't have their mentor at the ready to give them instruction, but the problem is he's right above the ring. They absolutely do have him. Finishing move is called the last chapter. Yes, you're right. It is the last chapter. For crying out loud. Akam now just working over Thorne in that rear chin lock. Oof, just a two-handed overhead kind of belly to belly, not even belly to belly, just not even really a suplex, just two-handed, just tossed him over his head. Here comes Akam. Oh! Thorne able to get out of the way of that big freight train, and now trying to make the tag, but unable to. Here comes Rezar. I'm just calling him Rezar. Oh, drop kick right to the chest. That's going to buy Thorne a little bit of time. But and there's the tag. Here comes Miller with the big forearm. Akam deciding he wants to get in a huge scoop slam. Excuse me, Mr. Miller. He's gonna... Oh my gosh, what a suplex. Looked like he was gonna hit him with the Uranagi. Instead, hit him with a suplex. There's a back suplex, a side suplex rather. And Miller's on a roll. First off, him being able to lift these huge men is just incredible. Big running forearm shot to Akam. And Rezar, boom, he gets one too. Miller's got to do something now. Looks like he's going to go for a moonsault here. Yes, he is, and he nails it. Look at the outside leg. 2, and only gets a 2 count out of it. Gotta remember, that man is fairly big. Big calf kick into the corner now. All 4 men in. TM6-1 now in the corners with the 10 punches. Oh, but they're going to get power bombed into each other. No, Hurricane Rana into each other. The Authors of Pain get Hurricane Rana into each other head first. TM6-1 now. Are they going to be able to lift? Yes, they are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Be able to lift up one of the Authors of Pain into almost a Widowmaker is ridiculous. Miller almost gets his leg caught on the top rope, still able to complete the tope. On the Author of Pain, here comes Thorne with a cannonball on both men, taking out he took out his opponent, but he also took out his partner. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Paul Ellering just threw a thorn in there to Rezar. Or a chain in there to Rezar. And here comes Thorne. Oh! And the chain goes off into the crowd. Sunset flip into a roll-up. 2 and a kick out. I hope they weren't planning on using that chain for a later spot. Big spot buster. I hope they didn't have a second spot with that chain. That's true, he was but Samoa Joe was a bit he's an intimidating size, but these guys are just ridiculous. And that was the last chapter, and that was the end of that match. What was the point of the chain spot if it didn't get them the win? I would have wanted that chain spot to get them the win. I would have wanted them to win courtesy of the chain spot. If they were going to bust it out, they might as well. They might as well win because of it. If you're going to bust out the chain spot, you might as well have them win. The hell? Otherwise, what the hell are we doing? That match was okay. That match is all right. I actually, again, because having not really seen a whole lot from either team, I didn't have I didn't know there were no expectations. So. I feel like Miller in this match didn't. I feel like Thorne showed more in this match than Miller did. To me, Thorne is the Shawn of the team right now. Them being able to toss around the Authors of Pain, I feel like they probably should have struggled with that a little bit more to get their size over. Even more. I'm not opposed to smaller guys picking up big guys. Bret Hart used to pick up Bam Bam Bigelow all the time. But it looked like more of a struggle when Bret did it. I feel like TM61, oh, there's Trips. I feel like TM61 needed to go ahead and do more of a struggle when it came to that. Here's the ceremony. There's Dustin, there's William Regal, there's Trips. Now we're live. Yeah, they were dominant through the whole tournament. I feel like the whole point of them being dominant through the whole tournament also, like it was an interesting booking too, because them being dominant through the whole tournament almost made me feel like that meant TM61 was destined to win the damn thing. Like that almost, I almost felt like that was the whole point of the Authors of Pain being so dominant was that they were going to end up TM61 was going to find a way to beat them, but they didn't. So now, once again, we're talking about the way this show has been booked. Two heels have gone over in the first two matches. DIY is going to win the tag team belts right now. I'm calling it. DIY is going to win the tag belts from the Revival. And it's going to be a hell of a match because the Revival is ridiculous. A lot of people want to say when a dominant champion like on NXT, like the Revival, loses their belts, they're going to be called up or whatever. No, they're not. There's no room for them on the roster. So they're going to lose the belts, but they're going to keep fighting DIY over it, I think. There's no room for DIY for the Revival on the damn roster. And because it's already far too, like, the roster is bloated. We're going to see that in Survivor Series tomorrow. The roster is kind of bloated right now. But this match is going to be great. It'll be your new NXT Tag Champs. I'm calling it now. NXT Takeover. NXT Takeover. Toronto. Glorious. Revival and WWE. Actually, change this to Survivor Series. Perfect. Boom. Yeah, we're super live right now. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna do this without like a snack, did you? Yeah. No flips, just fists. I want to see this match. Johnny Gargano, I secretly hate because he just married Candice LeRae. I secretly hate him. I secretly hate him because he just married one of the most perfect chicks in all professional wrestling. All right, fine. Yes, of course I was going to have snacks. Video package is good and all, but I want to see the match. Let's go, damn it. The arena is packed. So far, this takeover is not as good as the last one. Still better than most of the pay-per-views that we've seen recently from WWE, the main roster pay-per-views. And will probably still be better than Survivor Series. In all honesty. Yeah, but I've actually met Candice LeRae. Like, she's not only pretty, not only really good in the ring, but she's super nice. She's a fucking sweetheart. Velvet Sky, I've seen on TV. And it was like, okay, there's Velvet Sky. Next. By the way, speaking of wrestling couples, have we not heard much from wrestling's Bobby and Whitney recently? Paige and Alberto Del Rio. What's going on with them? Like, I haven't heard much from those two crazy, and when I say crazy, I mean legitimately fucking fucked in the head, 5150 crazy. What the fuck are they doing? I haven't heard a whole lot from them. Now, by the way, here's a question I have. I wonder if anybody pays attention to which partner in the NXT tag team division has which belt. Because one has the black on the right side and one has the gold on the right side. I wonder if the tag team champs switch belts, or if one belt is for one tag team champion and one belt is for the other tag team champion. The Revival, by the way, is every veteran wrestler's favorite tag team. Austin has nothing to praise for him. Jericho. Every vet loves their fucking Revival. Every wrestling vet who actually watched and or was involved in wrestling in the 80s freaking loves the Revival. And what's not to love? They're amazing. Is he? I didn't know. Maybe. I don't know. Is he? Is that the newest crazy thing that's happened with wrestling's Bobby and Whitney, or has that always been a thing that Del Rio was part owner of an MMA promotion? I'm gonna start here with Gargano, versus Dawson, and they're gonna be doing some wrestling. Good chain exchange there. Head lock takeovers into head scissor locks. Good pin here by Gargano. And look, got a long 2 out of that. At the very beginning of the match. Catching Dawson off guard. And see, look, even the Revival's wearing pink. Even the Revival's wearing the Hart family pink and black. Hard collar and elbow in the corner now. Dawson with a big knife edge chop on Gargano. The Revival reminds you of the old school wrestling teams like the Andersons or the Blackjacks. Yep. More like the Andersons. Because they'll take you apart, but it won't just be brutal. Like the Blackjacks just hit you to death. The Andersons will hit you to death but wrestle too. A not so blind tag there by the DIY. Big forearm. Knocking the cameraman off the apron. Big drop kick down. And DIY with the cover on Dawson. Hook of the inside leg and only got a 2 count out of it. That hook of the inside leg. By the way, when you hear inside and outside leg, when you hooking each leg gives you a different advantage on your opponent. That hook of the inside leg there made sure that Dawson had to kick out and couldn't use that inside leg to drape the leg over the bottom rope. Because it would be crazy. Right. Exactly. All right, that would be crazy. Montreal, let's not, maybe let's not go back there. Even though Goldberg's going to have to deal with the Canadian crowd tomorrow, considering he retired their favorite son. Oh boy. That's going to be fucking interesting. Thank God what? Thank God Goldberg retired Bret Hart? Big kick right to the midsection by Dawson on Ciampa. And here we go. Quick tags in and out by the Revival. Big assisted leg drop. 2 and a 2 count only. Wow. And why do you say that? Why do you say thank God that Bill never heard of a wrist lock in his life? Goldberg retired Bret Hart with an Aaron kick. Why do you say that? I would have loved to think about it. A couple more years, Bret Hart maybe could have been asked to come back in during the invasion angle if he was still healthy. I don't think he would have, but there's a possibility. That was a freak accident. It was a freak accident, but Bret has blamed Goldberg for it many times, saying that it was Goldberg not being trained properly. Nice bulldog clothesline combination by Gargano, and there's almost a zigzag-like neck breaker there on Dawson from Gargano, and only got a 2 count out of it. DIY, really right now, Gargano in full control. His partner, Ciampa, is still laid out. Gargano flagged over the top rope into the wrong corner, in the wrong part of town. Catches right hands for his trouble by Dawson. Looks like he's going to, fly in on a DDT. Oh! Thanks for coming. Wow. 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 And Dawson does the Bret Hart taunt. If there wasn't a break in between falls, very nicely done there. Gargano comes in through the second rope for a launch. Oh! Gets flapjacked into a code breaker, basically. And the referee has to start the match again. Oh, Gargano's going to look for a quick roll up here and only got the 2 count out of it. But then catches a forearm to the face. Because Bret took so many super kicks from Shaw. Only 2 were important. The one at WrestleMania 12 and the one where Bret was in the wheelchair. Because that one was just awesome. Gargano clotheslined inside the ring, behind the referee's back. Though he wouldn't be able to disqualify him for it. Slingshot suplex. Shades of Tully Blanchard and only got a 2 count out of it. Even though he hooked the outside leg and laced up on that wrist of Johnny Gargano. And that's the shatter machine. No, that's the don't get the fuck up. That's what that is. That's the do not get the fuck up. That is the let's go home. That is the we're going home now. That is the you better not kick out of this shit. You no selling bastard. And now the Revival are just beating the snot out of Gargano in the corner. This is solid tag team wrestling here. And if anybody's going to thrive in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team matchup, it feels like it's going to be the Revival because of their old school wrestling techniques. Because of how they do it. 2 out of 3 falls matches were not uncommon back in the 80s. And I assure you the Revival has watched their, not tapes, but has watched old school matches. Has seen their footage. And know how to take advantage of this kind of match. Meanwhile, Gargano has taken a beating in this matchup, almost the entire match. Ciampa hasn't seen action inside the ring for the better part of 5 minutes or so now. And now, not only is the body... See, that's the difference of the Revival. Dawson's got Gargano in a body scissors that's constricting the breathing... Now is to get the fuck out. Yeah, that's right. The body scissors are constricting the breathing of Gargano, but that's not enough. He's got to rub some forearms in his face. He's got to make him feel bad about being in that hold. He's got to bully him like he's a 12-year-old bullying his kid brother. And now look at this. Shades of the Guerrero family. He's got Gargano up in that gory special. And once again, we're talking about the breathing, the constricting of breathing. Gargano's chest and lungs are far too expanded past their capacity right now, but he's able to roll out, he's able to get out, but he's still in the wrong part of town. He was worried too much about creating distance between him and Dawson and punching Wilder that he did not make the tag that he needed to make. And now the Revival is in between Gargano and his partner. There's a kick and a DDT, and now maybe Gargano can make the much needed tag that he's needed to make at least a fall ago. Ciampa, you can see right there, Ciampa chomping at the bit there on the corner. Oh, and here comes a Revival trick. Wilder went underneath the ring to go get Ciampa's leg. There's a tag, but again, the referee not there to see it. He's not gonna allow it. The referee's not gonna allow that tag. He did not see that tag. He did not hear that tag. And now, for the miscount, for the miscalculation, this is how the Revival is able to keep those tag belts for as long as they have by playing the games that they need to play. Heart attack in Toronto. The heart attack. Cover that man. 1, 2. Oh, that should have done it. It's called heat, son. The Revival were putting heat on Johnny Gargano. But they should have finished it right there. That's the heart attack, for crying out loud. In Toronto. That should have done it. In Bret Hart's home country, we've seen the sharpshooter. We've seen the heart attack. We've basically seen Johnny Gargano take more punishment than any one man should. Oh, he's going to reverse right here off the top rope into a crossbody and only gets a 2 count out of it. But right now he needs to make that tag. Dawson is in. Ciampa is not. Gargano with an elbow. Now here comes Ciampa. Big front dropkick off the top rope. Shades of Owen Hart. The late, great, legendary Owen Hart. Dawson back in his corner. He's got no partner to tag. Knee out of that corner. Shades of some MMA guy we don't talk about anymore. Nice reversal there by Dawson. And the two baldies call this the cue ball part of the match. Oh, nice! A famouser from behind. That could do it right here. Look at the inside leg, and he bridged to put more pressure up on the shoulders, but he only got a 2 count. Adam Dawson. I don't know. You don't kick out of a fucking heart attack. You don't kick out of... Oh, wait a minute. You don't kick out of the don't get the fuck up, whatever that move's called. You don't kick out of the heart attack. See, it doesn't make any sense. Gargano's able to marry Candice LeRae, and he's able to kick out of a fucking heart attack. That's not fucking fair. By the way, here come the German suplexes, which they're not going to attribute to a Canadian. The German suplexes don't count. The German suplexes are just something that he did. He didn't pull that out of anywhere. There wasn't a famous other Canadian wrestler who used to do German suplexes. How about we edit that part out? How about we take that part out of NXT Takeover like live? Can we take that out live? Can we? Anybody who's watching this take out the German suplexes? Take out those German suplexes. Get rid of those motherfuckers. How about you fire his ass for that? Let's not have a call back to that guy who used to do German suplexes from Canada. He who shall not be named. Back to the action in the ring. Revival was about to set up Gargano. Still trying to set him up. Still not working. Cross body off of the pile driver attempt. 2 and only got a 2 count. By the way, we're still in the second fall, folks. We're still in the second fall. Oh, look at this. Dawson's in the middle of the ring and he just collapsed. That'll do it. Thanks for coming. Don't get up. What's going on, Burkay? We're watching NXT Takeover. Whoever gets his next fall here wins this matchup. We got a little break here in between falls. He has been blacklisted. I feel like the more we find out about Benoit's actual mental condition, maybe he won't be as blackballed anymore. He'll never get in the hall. But he might not be totally blackballed 10 to 20 years from now. As we're back live in this match, we got the Boo Yeah forearms between Wilder and Ciampa. Big forearms back and forth. Big knees now by Ciampa. Wilder blocked a couple of those shots, but he couldn't block the last one. Oh, Ciampa with the arm of Dawson. Good reversals back and forth now. Oh. Going for the armbar. Got a crucifix pin out of it. Oh, I got a 2 count. Big kick right there to the chest of Ciampa. And Gargano, for some reason, tagging back in, but there's a knee shot. But the tag was already made. Are they not counting that? Oh! Are they not counting that tag? He clearly tagged Gargano. Gargano should have been in the ring by now. There it is. Thanks for coming. The springboard DDT! I got a 2 count. How do you call this action? How do you call this action? Boom! Springboard DDT right on the head. Now it's Gargano and Dawson. Gargano trying to suplex Dawson back into the ring. Slip suplex. Standing reverse. Dawson holding his partner's hand. Here comes the tag. Their rivals seem to be about to get back in control, but there's a super kick right into the solar plexus. Tornado DDT reversed. Oh, big European into a German suplex and pin that man. Pin that man and Ciampa in to break up the pin because Gargano was going down. This is gut check time. I feel like the next team to get a pin is going to win this matchup. There ain't going to be no kicking out in that next pin attempt. Ciampa goes shoulder first into the ring post. Dawson is about to get cleared back out to his side of the ring. So it's Wilder and Gargano. Tag back into to Dawson. A massive KO combo. Who says we won't? And then this is awesome chant starting up in this matchup. Well, it's already been awesome. Gargano is in the wrong part of town. There's a buffer between himself and his partner, and his name is Dawson. And Dawson now with the European uppercut catches a forearm for his trouble, and Gargano's going to try to forearm his way out of that corner. So far, it's not been working. Maybe this time it will. These forearms right to the ears of Dawson, by the way. That's going to throw off his equilibrium. Backslide by Dawson. Kick off of Wilder there. Inside cradle. Inside cradle. Only got a 2 count. Wilder at this point is like, screw it. Let's just keep the belts. I don't care about winning the match. But there's a clothesline over the top rope by Ciampa to Wilder. Gargano now. Get to see the belt. Oh, wait a minute. Gargano just kicked the belt. Gargano kicked the belt. Probably threw out his shin. The belt grazed Dawson's head. Dawson's busted open right now. He's got it locked in. The reverse figure 4 is locked in the middle of the ring. Gargano is looking for those ropes, but he can't reach him. Gargano's going to have no choice. What's going on, Valeska? Gargano's going to have no choice but to tap out here. Gargano's got to tap out. He can't even reach the ropes. Ciampa's essentially been eliminated from this matchup. He's got no recourse, but he's able to forearm his way over to the bottom rope, and he does. He's able to get there. He's able to get to that bottom rope. Now the Revival's got to figure out something. Are the Revival going to try to win this match legit, or are they going to try to DQ their way out of it? I think they're going to try to win it legit. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to try to kick Gargano's head off. Oh, but he's going to kick Dawson's head off instead. Here comes Ciampa. Ciampa and Gargano back up to their feet. There it goes. On the Gargano's shattered leg. He's going to roll Wilder over. Is this going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Dawson there to break up the pin again. You're going to have to eliminate one of these teams' other partners. Otherwise, you're not going to get a winner in this match. That's just how it goes. Somebody's partner is always going to be there to break up the pin. So unless you clear the ring, unless your partner clears the ring of the other guy, you're not going to get a win. Here comes Ciampa in the ring again, distracting the referee. Meanwhile, the Revival. What's Dawson doing here? Dawson covering up. We're in the fetal position, cover up. Roll up, grab of Gargano's tights, and the referee sees it. The referees in Toronto are on the ball here. They saw Bobby Roode's feet on the ropes. They saw the getting of the tights, and there's Ciampa into the ring post. There's a super kick to Dawson, and Miller taking out that's just a clip shot. That's 15 yards in the NFL. But it ain't against the rules here in NXT. He probably threw Gargano's leg all the way out. Yes, the running knee super low kick. Inside cradle, no. Jackknife pin, no. Another pin attempt on Gargano, and a no. There's a crucifix reversal by Gargano, and no. Gargano, oh. Once again, here comes the partners in, and no, it's not, no, they're gonna get it, Will the Revival tap? They're trying to hold hands not to tap. They're trying to hold hands so that they don't tap. They're holding hands so that they both tap. They both tapped in the middle of the ring. Oh my God. Like I said, the only way to win that match is to have your partner take out the other guy. That was a win. That was a win. What's going on, Assman? That was a win. That was a win. That was a win. That was a match. Double tap out. That was a match. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. And by the way, what did I tell you? After those first two matches where the heels won, you're going to have the heartwarming story of DIY winning the match. And becoming champions. But there were plenty of times in that match I thought the Revival were going to keep it. Just based on how they won there. Boom! That should have done it. That should have done it right there. But it was 2 out of 3 falls, so that did it for one of the falls. What a match. Slingshot spike DDT in the middle of the ring. And the Revival was still able to kick out. Another DDT attempt. European into a German suplex. Into a pin. Gargano was able to get Ciampa to get Wilder off of him. A super kick to Dawson. Knocked him loopy for half a second. Boom! One, two, oh my gosh, what a match. 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 We have not seen the last of the Revival, by the way. Like, I know everybody's heart is with DIY, and that's great. But the Revival, boy. The Revival are the fucking truth. The Revival are the goddamn truth, boy. I don't want to see the Revival go to the main roster. They're just gonna get wasted. They're gonna get wasted just like the Club are. I don't want to see the fucking Revival in NXT or in WWE. I don't. I'm fine with the Revival right where they are. I don't want to see them on the main roster. I don't. What's going on, Alejandro? I don't want to see the Revival on the main roster. Keep the Revival where they are. Keep the Revival in NXT where they don't get fucking wasted. By the way, see, Gargano has the belt, or Ciampa has the belt with the gold on his right side. Ciampa or Gargano has the one with the black on his right side. Wow. 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 That was a match. That was a match. That's how you fucking do it. That is how you fucking do it, boy. That's how you do it. Alright, so now life goes on. Moving on. The next match on the card, obviously, is going to be Mickie versus Asuka. Oh. How do you follow this match? How do you follow this match? And are the expectations for Mickie How high are the expectations for Mickie right now? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Mickie versus Asuka. This is going to be really, really, really good. See, look, there's JR, Jim Ross. Big JR, Jim Ross, boy. That's amazing. Can you imagine going to a show, an NXT show, and then sitting down, and then next to you, hey, how you doing? My name's Jim. I know who you are. You're Jim fucking Ross. By the way, I met him once. Huge man. Jim Ross is like 6 feet fucking tall. Jim Ross is not a short guy. Jim Ross is not as short as you think he is. He's a big boy. Getting choked up. You're thinking about Asuka and Mickie. Thinking about my former crush, who went up against my new main crush. Asuka's just fucking brutal. Asuka, oh god, her kicks, oh god. Asuka's just fucking brutal. Asuka's just goddamn brutal. Here's the thing. Asuka versus Nia Jax could have been a bigger money match than it was. I know Nia Jax was on her way to the main roster, but Asuka versus Nia could have been a bigger money match than it fucking was. Here we go. Mickie James, baby. Mickie James, baby. I can't wait to hear that music play again. Ba-dum. Oh, Mickie James. I love me some Mickie James. If you can find the unedited version of Mickie James versus Trish Stratus, WrestleMania 22, go find it. Go find it. The unedited version. God, Mickie James looks amazing. Mickie James is so... Oh, she's so delicious. Fuck you, Magnus. She is so fucking delicious. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mickie goddamn James, baby. Mickie goddamn James. Welcome home, Mickie. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I did see the pictures. We'll just leave it at yes, I did see the pictures. How many times I saw the pictures? How many times I looked at them? Or I looked at them, last night. In any event, yes, I did see the pictures. Oh, Mickie James. Mickie James. Mickie goddamn James, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill her, though. Look at all the Asuka masks. Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill you. Look at that. Look at that. Just a sea of Asuka masks. Asuka's gonna. Oh, this is gonna be devastating. This is gonna be devastating. This might be hard to watch. Look at that. Look at that smile. She's gonna kill you. You just know Asuka's gonna fucking kill you. Mickie James with that look. I haven't seen that look in Mickie James' eyes since she saw Trish Stratus for the first time. We all know how that turned out. You got the bell bottoms, you got tassels, you got a whole lot of stuff to fly around in this matchup. Richmond, Virginia, baby. This is a huge moment, by the way. If you don't have goosebumps, I don't know what's wrong with you. What's going on, Ultra? You should have goosebumps on your arm right now. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Asuka's gonna kill you. Asuka's gonna kill you. And the chant started ringing out too. Oh boy, Asuka's gonna kill her. Asuka's gonna fucking kill her. All right, swipe. Both women swiping at each other. It's gonna be a feeling out process. You got to believe Mickie James collar and elbow tie up now. As Asuka versus Mickie James is well underway, and Asuka's gonna bully Mickie James into that corner. Mickie James is gonna try to get some momentum, but she's gonna fight her way out of it. Collar and elbow tie up. There's an arm drag. Both women still in the collar and elbow tie up. A pinfall. Only got a 1 count out of it as both women fight their way up. Collar and elbow tie up is still on, and now reversal on that pin attempt and 1 count on Mickie James, and they're fighting their way out. This collar and elbow tie up is gonna last for absolutely ever, at least right now. This is an interesting, feeling out process, and both women break. I feel like in order for Mickie to have a shot in this matchup, she's gonna have to tap into her inner psycho. I think she's doing it. I think she's tapping into her inner crazy. Oh, she just blew a kiss at Asuka. She just blew a kiss at Asuka. Mickie James, I feel like Mickie's gonna tap into her inner psycho. Mickie's tapping into her inner crazy right now. There's a side headlock now by Mickie James, the former WWE Women's Champion. Whip attempt doesn't get the headlock to go any sooner. The way Asuka wants it to. Elbows her way out of it, probably. That one is going to get the headlock to break. Shoulder block, and both women stay on their feet. And Asuka's looking for a fight. Mickie James is going to give it to her. Leg takedown. Back into the side headlock. Back into an armbar now by Asuka. And Asuka's going to start working on that shoulder right now with that big elbow. Mickie James now going to flip her way out of it. Use the momentum to take Asuka down into a rolling position. Kick miss. Snapmare connects by Mickie James. Oh, big just boot right to the mush of Asuka. And Asuka is going to create some distance between her and Mickie James. What is this? Asuka's creating distance between herself and Mickie James here. feel like Asuka's feeling the effects of that kick a little bit. Asuka's going to take as much of the count as she needs. Mickie's telling her, come on back in the ring. Let's go. Oh, Asuka didn't take the invitation. She went under the bottom rope. But under the middle rope there. If anybody can play mind games, it's Mickie James. The mind game she played with Trish Stratus led her straight to her first Women's Championship win at her first WrestleMania. Snapmare continues the hammerlock, though, does Asuka, rolling through that snapmare attempt by Mickie James. Both women continue to roll as Asuka keeps that hammerlock in. Asuka knows the importance of staying on top of Mickie James, and there's a fireman carry takeover into an armbar by Mickie with that knee right across Asuka's jaw. Head scissor takeover by Asuka, and both women continue to trade holds with each other. Mickie James trying to make sure that her shoulders don't stay on that mat, and she kips herself out of it. Her bell bottoms almost tie her up, but that's fine. Oh, that kick right to the side and is returned. And I almost feel like Asuka may have started to meet her match here. Ducks underneath the right hand does Mickie James. Irish Rip reversal. There's a butt blast right in the face of Mickie James. That hip attack right in the face of Mickie James. And now here's Asuka telling Mickie James to come in. And another kiss blown to Asuka. Oh, but Asuka did not take kindly to that. Oh, another hip attack sends Mickie James to the outside. The mind games by Mickie James, and Asuka's not taking kindly to it. Here comes Asuka. Oh, went for another hip attack. It didn't work that time. There's just a side kick right to the side of Asuka's head. Mickie James going to use the apron. Hurricane Rana off the apron. Yes, she does. Mickie James waiting for Asuka to get up. Not necessarily going to wait that long. Hit her with a shot and a forearm. And the network skipped. What's going on, Eves? The network skipped. Big back kick to the stomach. Didn't hit. Ankle lock. Standing ankle lock. Oh no, not a German suplex. Oh God! A German suplex on the floor. Oh, that could end the match right there. Mickie could be knocked out. Mickie could be knocked out right now. That could end the match. Mickie hasn't moved. Mickie is not moving. Mickie is not moving. Oh, and the crowd is chanting 10. Another hip attack. And yet again, those seem to be scoring for Asuka. And just beals Mickie James across the ring. Does the current NXT Women's Champion. And now Asuka's starting to feel herself. She's jumping around the ring. She's starting to feel the momentum of what's going on right now. Big running drop kick right to the stomach of Mickie James. Right to the midsection area. That's going to cause Mickie to breathe a lot harder than she normally would. Look at the outside leg, but a 2 count. Asuka is an OTC, a one-time champ? She only needs to be a one-time champ. She only needs to be a one-time champion. Because who the fuck's going to beat her? Who's beating her? Hell, at this point, I almost want to see Asuka versus Lesnar at WrestleMania. Fuck Samoa Joe. I almost want to see Asuka versus Lesnar. Just Asuka kicking the shit out of Lesnar. Meanwhile, Mickie James is just wrapped up in between the ropes and Asuka's legs. Asuka's thighs, or her calf rather. One tough chick. Yes, she is one tough chick. Yes. Oh, hip attack missed that time. Mickie James is able to get out of the way. And we can keep the camera on that angle for a while if you want to, Mr. Oh, come on, Mr. Director, man. Damn it. Nobody can beat Asuka. Like I said before, I'd bet money on Asuka versus Brock at Mania. Fuck Shane. Just another big kick right to the chest. And Mickie James is finding her fighting spirit. Taking those kicks in stride. She's got Asuka's leg now. Half crab. Single leg crab in the middle of the ring. If Mickie James is going to, at some point, Mickie James needs to dig deep. Now is that time. Now is the time Mickie James needs to dig deep. She needs to transfer that into something else, and she will. Indian Deathlock, maybe. Oh, with the bridge. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. She got the other leg up just in time. Nicely done. Beautiful bridge there. She's going to stretch Asuka out. She's going to make Asuka earn this victory. She's going to make Asuka earn those ropes. If she's going to get a victory, she's going to make her earn those ropes right now, though. And Asuka is not having an easy time crawling to the ropes. Mickie James saw it coming, broke the leg hold, still able to keep the neck attached on Asuka for as long as she possibly could. Now snatching the gloriously dyed hair of our supreme leader Asuka. Big forearm shots, and they're both trading blows back and forth. Kick to the midsection of Asuka. Mickie James now starting to fire back. Asuka has been taken corner to corner. Mickie James Mickie James is meeting that corner, however. Big shot right to Asuka's face by Mickie James. And again, they're just exchanging blows right now. Mickie James is going to exchange her right hands for those elbows, and Asuka's just going to slap her. Oh! Mickie James just smacked the taste out of Asuka's. She may not have wanted to do that. Mickie James may not have wanted to do that because I think Asuka's about to tap into her and her crazy Supreme Empress. Yes, I think Asuka's about to tap into her and her crazy neckbreaker. Falling neckbreaker down though by Mickie James to stave off the attack of Asuka. Clotheslines down. Mickie James is starting to fire up. Here she comes with her comeback. Clotheslines down, and Mickie James now. Again, if Mickie James is going to keep control of this matchup, she needs to tap into her inner crazy that won her the first championship she ever had in WWE. Missing with the flying crossbody was Asuka, and now flapjack by Mickie James in a kip up. She's still in this thing. Mickie James could possibly get as close as anybody has to dethroning Supreme Empress. Our Supreme Empress, Asuka, might be going down here as Mickie James goes up to the top rope. Flying almost, leg drop or flying senton maneuver on Asuka. Only gets a 2 count from the top rope on Mickie James. Look at this again. The flying senton right to Asuka's chest. Referee right in position. Only got a 2 count out of it. Asuka's getting back up to her feet, but she's staggering. Mickie James is connecting with those kicks, but maybe not. Oh, armbreaker. Fujiwara armbar. Armbar right there. Mickie James is over at those ropes and she's there. She's right there in those ropes. That was the only way Mickie James could survive that move. Asuka now. Big kick. Drops Asuka. And Mickie James, who, just like a lot of other people, is wearing pink and black. At least boots. Oh, what a wheel kick. What a kick. What a wheel kick right to the chin of Asuka. And Asuka, check that leg. Asuka now saved by the bottom rope. Mickie James. Oh, that's an interesting pin. Only got a 2 count. I think I've seen a movie where one woman wrestler pinned another woman wrestler like that, or tried to pin her. Like she was trying for like the longest time for like 10 minutes or so, and like both of them were grunting. They weren't wearing the same outfits. Matter of fact, they weren't wearing any outfits. I think there was some like jazz music playing. Anyway, forget I said that. Here comes Mickie James now. And Asuka's got her in a chicken wing. Is she going to try to connect with the chicken? Did she keep it in? No, she can't. And Mickie James is fighting it. She's fighting it. The chicken wing is still locked in. Snapmare attempt. Oh, Mickie James. Oh, cover. Bret Hart cover. No, the chicken wing is still locked in. Asuka's still rolling with it, and that could do it right. Mickie James got a tap. Oh, Mickie James had a tap to that chicken wing. Oh, Mickie James had to tap to that rolling chicken wing, boy. Now, at the beginning of that, Mickie had a shot, but she had no idea where her foot was underneath that rope. Had she known that her foot was underneath the rope, she could have latched onto it and forced the referee to break it. But she didn't know. Asuka was continuing to roll through it, and that got her the win. Mickie James actually took it to Asuka. Mickie James went at Asuka with the mind games, threw Asuka off enough to make this a more competitive match. As you see here on the replay, that kick and that wheel kick, that should have done it right there. That wheel kick should have done it. But Asuka had the presence of mind to scoot her way. I think she was trying to scoot out of the ring, but she scooted enough to get underneath the ropes. And there's the chicken wing. There's the crossface chicken wing, a deadly maneuver that has won heavyweight championships in the WWF. Oh, too late. It's in my head. You call that the Asuka lock? Damn it! That's the chicken wing. Fuck you. That's the crossface chicken wing. You plebeian! Mr. Bob Backlund has won heavyweight championships with that same paralyzing maneuver. And the mind game continues. The mind games absolutely continue. Now, here's the question. Is Mickie James back for good? Or was this just a one-off? Yes, with the help of Owen Hart. If you were paying... Yes, somebody was paying attention to the 1994 Survivor Series live stream we did here. Yes, absolutely. With the help of Owen Hart. Actually, more accurately, with the help of Helen Hart. Because Helen was the one who threw in the towel. Mickie still got it. Oh, I'm now featured on Nxt Takeover. Woohoo! Oh, man. Oh, man. That was a good match. That was a really good match. That was a really good match. Mickie James has still got it. I mean, was there ever a doubt? Mickie James still got it. Well, we got one match left. It's your NXT Heavyweight Championship. Oh, there's Pat Patterson, WWE Hall of Famer, first Intercontinental Champion. Canadian legend, Pat Patterson. One of the original Stooges, former Hardcore Champion. Pat Patterson. Oh boy, here we go. And if you thought that Asuka versus Mickie match was something, this is gonna make history, Monsoon. You thought, actually, let me do that again. In the Bobby the Brain Heenan voice. Remember the God of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, yes, it is. And if you thought that Asuka Mickie James match was a fight, this is gonna make history, Monsoon. I'm featured in NXT Takeover. Woohoo! Take a shot if you're drinking. Oh boy. This match is going to be amazing. This match is going to be really good. It should be. The last one was extraordinary. And it had a nice little build-up. I guess the question is, where are they going to go after this? Are they, like, they can't have them have one more match against each other. So what they're come on, network. So what they're probably going to do, so like who's the next in line for the, I'm straight edge, I don't drink. Then take a shot of water, then, or Gatorade, whatever. Celebrate the fact that I'm featured on NXT, hashtag NXT Takeover and you now. The question is, who's next in line? Who's the next one to take on Nakamura for the title? Or Joe? Who's next up to take that spot? It's a question. And don't say no way, Jose. Well, actually, I guess the question is, whoever, well, no, okay, so here's the question. Whoever the next number one contender is, who would they have a better match against, or whether that be face or heel, who are they likely to be teamed up against? Who are they likely to be faced off with? I don't want Austin Aries in the main event either. Anyway, Austin Aries is one of these guys who I understand why he's in the business, why he's got a job, why people may like him or may like his matches. But I've never been overly impressed with anything Austin Aries has done. I've never been like, to be fair, like I've never been like, and I'll never say Austin Aries sucks, but I just have never been able to connect with anything he's done in the ring. I can see why somebody would book him. I can see why somebody would have him win. I can see why somebody would give him championships, but I've never been able to connect with him. So personally, I would rather it be somebody else, but maybe Nakamura could get a match out of him that I could really legitimately care about watching and really legitimately be impressed with his ring work. That I could connect with, I guess. The key word there is connecting with, because I've never connected with him. Here we go. The big man from Huntington Beach, California. Samoa Joe is coming to Canada to get himself an NXT championship. Will he be successful is the question. This guy dressed up as Roddy Piper in the front row. This is going to be an interesting match. Going to be a lot of blows thrown. I absolutely expect the possibility for concussion is high in this match. The possibility for injury is high in this match. The possibility for a new champion, I don't think is so high, but it could be. A new violinist out there. Oh, 2 violinists. Oh, 3 violinists. Oh, just a cavalcade of violinists. Oh, she's a little cutie. Her too. There's more in the ring. Violinists are just spawning all over the place. It's interesting to see violinists rocking out. Look at him. Look at him. It's almost like he's snake charming him. The more elaborate Nakamura's interests become, the more I love that man. Oh, come on! Don't skip out on me right now, network. Come on. And he's got pink and black mouthpiece. Look at that. These female violinists Nakamura's got, they are some lookers, boy. I am digging those female violinists Nakamura came to the ring with. Look at those. And they're good too. They know what they're doing. They got the chance to rock out. That's a nice entrance. That's a great entrance. Nakamura's entrances are dope. Nakamura's entrances are dope. And it's just his violinist and him. Or violinists. and him, and then they were snake charming him, or maybe he was snake charming them as they were rocking out, and he was rocking back with them. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Incredible. Joe's only 282? Why do I feel like he's bigger? Didn't he used to be 295? I know that's Brock's build weight, but wasn't that his too? Nakamura! This match is going to be great. This match is going to be good. Oh, just kick just started off. Oh, come on, network. And those feet just started off now. Samoa Joe's blocking all these shots. Shinsuke didn't block that one, and he probably should have. His knee will probably be knotted up for the rest of this match. Samoa Joe is a great striker. And he's going to display those skills right now against Nakamura. This thing has gotten personal. There's probably not going to be much of a feeling out process in this match. Shinsuke Nakamura doing the good thing. He's keeping close, body on body right now, up against those ropes on Samoa Joe. As Samoa Joe strikes while fewer than Nakamura's have hit a little bit harder and are more succinct. And now the mind games start with Nakamura. And there's one knee right to the mush of Samoa Joe. Nakamura's going to make Joe think about it, maybe with a face wash here. Maybe just a boot right to the jaw, and Samoa Joe crawls out of the ring to cause a break. Now Samoa Joe's the one who needs a little bit of a respite from Nakamura. He's not going to get it, though, as both men continue to battle on. Joe taking control now of Nakamura with those strikes. Nakamura getting control again thanks to the guardrail. And just a boot over the guardrail. And there goes Samoa Joe. And here comes Nakamura after him. Big forearm shivers traded back and forth now. And Samoa Joe again. Samoa Joe's getting the better of his strikes early on in this matchup. Nakamura able to reverse Samoa Joe back into the ringside area. Not quite in the ring just yet. This battle will continue in the middle of the ring now. Samoa Joe seems to be a little bit wobbly, but not wobbly enough to fall for the Irish whip into the corner, and a back elbow by Samoa Joe, and there's a kick. Just a spinning, falling kick right to the side of Nakamura's head. And now Joe's going to make Nakamura think about it in the corner, and here's the face wash. There's a boot right against the face and the jaw. Nakamura's not gonna meet Samoa Joe as he was gonna come back in for that big boot with the kitchen sink of Nakamura's own. Joe not gonna go up for Nakamura. Instead, he's gonna keep his base a little bit lower to the ground. Nakamura's gonna meet him with some knees. And some more knees in that corner. It's gonna take a little bit more time, a few more moves to be able to move the other guy around like that, to be able to take advantage with bigger moves. There's a big kick right to the Nakamura's face as he comes right back in and standing Uranagi just slam into that corner. Almost seemed to just aggravate Samoa Joe that Nakamura would dare try to come at him like that. Big shot to the midsection by Nakamura. And Samoa Joe. Oh! Big kick right to the chest. And just an elbow. Just an elbow to the chest. And it's been Samoa Joe that's been scoring with the strikes a little bit more than Nakamura has. Samoa Joe's strategy so far has been strike, 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 strike. Nakamura's going to meet Samoa Joe now. Again with those knees. Those knees have scored for Nakamura. Even if his other strikes haven't necessarily. European reversal into a... He grapevine Nakamura's knees and just came straight down on him. It's almost a package falling knee buster by Samoa Joe. Or knee breaker by Samoa Joe. And it's a good strategy by Joe because if you're not up that knee, Nakamura can't kick you with it. Or if he does, it's not going to be nearly as effective, nearly as hard. It's not going to hit you as well. Single leg grapevine hold in by Samoa Joe. And the pressure of this is not only the twisting of the leg and the ankle, the bottom half of that leg, but the pressure as Samoa Joe grapevines your leg. As Samoa Joe just squeezes the life and the blood from that leg, constricting the flow of it. And again, just a kick right to that left leg of Nakamura. Now Samoa Joe, his strategy is going to be slow. Instead, he's going to win this race. The more concentrated his efforts, the better it is for Samoa Joe. And Joe with a shot to the head of Nakamura just to draw his attention there before he kicks out the leg again. And again, Joe going right back to that leg. Standing elevated crab there. What that's going to do is that's going to twist the leg. But again, the ankle is underneath the arm of Samoa Joe there. That's not only getting squeezed, it's getting twisted. He is a Samoan submission machine. You're right, Patrick. And he's using that nickname right now to his benefit as Nakamura can't kick out. He's trying to, and he does right there. The kicks to the chest didn't work. The kick to the head does. Nakamura now back to his feet, but only to get thrown to the outside. Here comes Samoa Joe. Here comes Samoa Joe. What a tope through the middle rope. Samoa Joe to Nakamura. And now Nakamura, oh God. First off, let's take a look at this running dive by Samoa Joe through the middle rope. He will pick a body part and work on it. Yes, Dr. Joe, Dr. Joe has just scrubbed in for surgery as he's about to dissect Nakamura's leg like a lab rat. Meanwhile, those steel steps have been set up for a reason. Oh God, no, not another standing Uranagi on that. On those steel steps, not again. Oh, there's just a kick. to take the wind out of Nakamura once again. And the referee putting the count to both men now pretty hard. Samoa Joe was thinking about using the bottom half of those steel steps, but thought better of it. Throws Nakamura back in the ring for a 2 count. Nakamura back to his feet. Oh, nice! Missing with one roundhouse, connecting with the second is Nakamura, and that's going to create some distance between himself and Joe, and that's what he needs. His legs are still effective enough to create some space, but are they effective enough to allow him to even stand up at this particular point? Yes, they are. He comes running. There's a one-legged dropkick as the network skips out on me again. So we see that running one-legged dropkick again. Nakamura's back to his feet now. No selling bastard. Samoa Joe just worked on your leg for the better part of 5 minutes. There's another kick. There's another kick again. Come on, Nakamura. Samoa Joe just worked on your leg for like 4 or 5 minutes. The least you can do is sell it. The least you can do is sell it, damn it. Samoa Joe's draped over the top rope. Nakamura rolls up. And there's a big knee right to the solar plexus. Sell the leg, Nakamura. Come on. Sell the leg a little bit. Can you please? Can you limp a little? Come on, Nakamura. Come on. Come on, Shinsuke. You know those knees again, right to the side of Samoa Joe. Come on, Nakamura, sell the leg. Both men still on their feet. Front face lock by Nakamura is reversed into a scoop slam by Joe, who's still barely up on his feet. Inverted atomic drop. Here comes Joe again. Big boot right to Nakamura's face. And a running senton. That could... No, it won't. That's a 2 count only. Samoa Joe hoping that combo would connect and get him the NXT Championship. It hasn't just yet. Meanwhile, power bomb in the middle of the ring. It looks like Shinsuke's gonna... Nope, into a Boston Crab. Or into Joe's version of the Boston Crab. Dolph is a great seller. Into an STF goes Samoa Joe to Shinsuke Nakamura. Dolph is a good seller. I'm fine with that. He does sometimes oversell. But I'm fine with Dolph Ziggler. Although Dolph Ziggler also has a problem of into a crossface. Into a crippler crossface. Into a crippler crossface. And there's a smattering of NXT fans chanting Benoit. A small smattering. Shinsuke reverses that, trying for the Fujiwara armbar. Is not going to get it. Samoa Joe with the pin on Nakamura, who kicks out. Running power slam, scoop power slam, hook of the outside leg. Samoa Joe also had the head and the arm cradled. That was a textbook pin by Samoa Joe, but he only got a 2 count out of it. And then the Rings of Saturn, yes. Rings of Saturn was an amazing move. I first saw the Rings of Saturn on No Mercy, and I was like, what the fuck is that move? It's it's a stupid crazy move. I'm surprised more people don't use it nowadays. Just big kick. And the only thing that kept Shinsuke from the floor was his hand was barely hanging on to that top rope. Samoa Joe's going to try to drag him back in, but there's a kick right to the side of Samoa Joe's head. Nakamura's going to set up Samoa Joe now. Big kick coming. Yep. No, big knee. Right to Samoa Joe's face. Samoa Joe now. Big knee from the middle rope. Right to Samoa Joe. Right underneath the chin. But Nakamura is too far away from Samoa Joe to really do anything right now. As you see here in the replay, Nakamura from the middle rope. Knee right underneath the jaw of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe back up to his knees. The count is broken. Samoa Joe back up to his feet first. Nakamura meeting him with that strong style. Forearms back and forth now from the two strong style veterans. And now just those random shots. Nakamura covered up just enough to stay in this game. Nice big shots by him now to the midsection and the head of Samoa Joe. Forearm right to the nose. And now Nakamura's got to make something happen here. Oh my gosh, what is Nakamura? Nakamura was going to try to lift Samoa Joe. I don't think that was going to be a wise decision on his part. As much time has elapsed in this one. Oh my God, a German suplex by Nakamura on Samoa Joe. That was a heavy German suplex, too. That was a heavy German suplex. Take a look here at the replay. That was a heavy German suplex. That was a big load. Nakamura now loading up that knee. Samoa Joe gets out of the way. The knee hits the middle turnbuckle. Roll up now by Joe. Missed by. Roll through now by Nakamura. Oh, and Samoa Joe just clipped Nakamura from the front. He just threw his body in front of Nakamura's knees. If Nakamura's knees weren't out before, if his legs weren't worn out before, or if he got feeling back in him from early on in this match, he just lost him again. Muscle Buster setup time. This could do it right here. No, roll through. Nakamura rolls through for a sunset flip, but he rolls back up. Oh, what the hell? 1, 2. Only got a 2 count out of it. Nakamura is loading up that knee right now. Samoa Joe barely up to his feet. Oh! Coquina clutch! Samoa Joe's got the sleeper hold right on Nakamura, right in the middle of the ring. And all the weight of Samoa Joe, all 285 pounds, are on Nakamura's neck and head right now. Not to mention the flow of blood to the brain that's constricted to the positioning of the sleeper hold. Nakamura able to fight his way back up to his feet and back Samoa Joe into the corner, but Samoa Joe's not going to let go. And the crowd is chanting Nakamura's theme song. They're singing Nakamura's theme song at him to try to keep him in this match. German suplex, rolling German suplexes. Nope. Into a full Nelson plex. Rolls through that one into a package German? Yep. That could... No. Nakamura needed to use his entire leg strength in order to kick out of that. He had no arm strength left, and whatever arm strength was right there, trapped into the package suplex, and Samoa Joe was busted open in another Nakamura match. Probably the back of Nakamura's head to Samoa Joe right above the eye, and the question is, will they stop it, or will they allow it to keep going? And Samoa Joe's eye seems to be bleeding quite a bit. Joe is bleeding quite a bit again, and now here comes the question. Here comes the question I was telling you before. Will they allow the match to continue, or will they stop it again? Will they interfere in this match again? Referee hasn't thrown on his gloves just yet. Oh, just a knee to the back of Samoa Joe's head. And Samoa Joe is rolling to the outside over by those steps again. And the referee is not counting out Samoa Joe for some reason. The referee needs to start counting Samoa Joe. The referee shouldn't be checking on him. He should be counting him. He should be counting him. Why is the referee checking on Samoa Joe? He should be counting him. Meanwhile, the Nakamura. Oh, that was a low blow. Oh, that was a low blow behind the referee's back. Come on, ref. Oh, no. Ow. Standing Uranagi on those steel steps. Yeah, let them fight. Nakamura's got to be out. Nakamura's got to be knocked out. He got a low blow. He got a standing Uranagi on the steel steps. He caught a muscle buster. We're going to have ourselves a new NXT champion right here. Thanks for coming. It took Samoa Joe to look at the crowd. Look at the faces of the people in the crowd. I'm just as shocked as they are. It took a low blow, a standing Uranagi on the steel steps, and a muscle buster. Yeah, I'm just as shocked. I can't believe it either. I can't believe that shit either. I can't believe it either. Yeah. It took a low blow, a standing Uranagi on steel steps, and a muscle buster to give the belt back to Samoa Joe. That's a damn shame. I wanted Shinsuke to win it for his cute-ass violinist that he had out there. That's a shame. That's a sin and a shame. That's a sin and a shame. That is a sin and a shame. That is a sin and a shame. That is a sin and a shame. Nakamura seemed to have this match shown up. Big knee missing. There's the cocaine clutch. Or the sleeper hold, more specifically. Yeah. Yeah, that is messed up. You're right. Damn it. I wanted Nakamura to win. But here was the turning point right here. Move the referee, low blow. That's enough to do it anyway. Standing Uranagi on steel steps is enough to do it. A little surprised that wasn't a DQ. And a muscle buster in the middle of the ring. That's enough to do it. All three combined equals new champion. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's tragic. Tragic! That's a shame. That's a shame. When people are booing Samoa Joe with good reason. Wow. That is a shame. That is a shame. That is a shame. Poor Nakamura. More specifically, poor Shinsuke Nakamura's cute-ass violinist. Hey, if anybody knows any of Shinsuke Nakamura's cute-ass female violinists that were out there, I'm not specific. They were all cute-ass violinists out there. You know, you can send them my way over to Surreal469. Don't you know? I'll be happy to take a lesson or two on the. Oh, damn it. Wow, though. Just wow, though. That was a good show. It was another good show from NXT. I still anticipate... Oh, really? Oh, really? A K Jewelers commercial? Fucking WWE? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. A K Jewelers commercial? WWE Network? Fuck you. Anyway, another good show by NXT. Not as good as the last one. Not as good as the last takeover. But still really good. For me... I feel like the match of the night was the Revival match. They stole it. They fucking stole it. Hands down, far and away. They fucking stole it. Mickie versus Asuka was a close second, followed by the main event that we just saw. But the Tag Team Championship match, they just stole it. They just abjectly stole it. They just stole the show. Survivor Series tomorrow. We're doing it again. Hopefully, the show will be better than I anticipate it being. Part of the reason why I don't anticipate it to be all that great is because they really haven't made me care one lick about why they're competing for what? Like brand supremacy? Like, just seems like just some random shit. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got one more of these live streams to do this week. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this journey. I appreciate it. Tell your friends. We'll be here tomorrow sometime during the pre-show as we start setting everything up and getting on board. It's going to be Surreal469 on all your all your media devices, your YouTube, YouNows, your VidMe's, your YouTube gamings, all that shit. You can hit me up then. I appreciate you joining me on the journey today. See you tomorrow.